A 32-year-old man has been charged with making threats online to assassinate U.S. President Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and other government officials, the United States Justice Department says. Shawn Monper, who allegedly posted on YouTube as Mr. Satan, was charged on Wednesday with 4 counts of threatening to murder a U.S. official to impede their official duties, according to a criminal complaint filed in the federal court in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Attorney General Pam Bondi said in a statement her department would seek the maximum appropriate punishment. Rest assured that whenever and wherever threats of assassination or mass violence occur, this Department of Justice will find, arrest, and prosecute the suspect to the fullest extent of the law, she said. Mr. Monper is coincidentally from Butler, Pennsylvania, where Mr. Trump was nearly assassinated during a campaign rally last July. Shortly after Mr. Trump's inauguration in January, Mr. Monper obtained a firearms permit and commented on his YouTube account that he had bought several guns and been stocking up on ammo since Trump got in office, the DOJ said. Mr. Monper made several comments on YouTube between February and April, threatening to murder Mr. Trump, top U.S. officials, and agents with Immigration and Customs Enforcement, according to the complaint. Nah, we just need to start killing people, Trump, Elon, all the heads of agencies Trump appointed, and anyone who stands in the way, Mr. Monper allegedly wrote in one message cited by the DOJ. Remember, we are the majority, MAGA is a minority of the country, and by the time it's time to make the move, they will be weakened, many will be crushed by these policies, and they will want revenge too. American Revolution 2.0. Billionaire Mr. Musk has served as an advisor to Mr. Trump in the president's so-called Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, aimed at downsizing and reshaping the federal government. Later in March 2025, Mr. Monper allegedly commented, "Eventually I'm going to do a mass shooting." According to the DOJ, he wrote, "I'm going to assassinate him myself," in a live stream of Mr. Trump's address to Congress on March 4th. Mr. Monper is also alleged to have made threats against immigration agents. "If I see an armed ICE agent, I will consider it a domestic terrorist and an active shooter, and open fire on them," he is accused of writing. The defendant has not yet entered a plea. He has been held in U.S. custody to await a detention hearing scheduled for April 14th. His electric vehicle manufacturer is no longer accepting orders for its premium Model S sedan and sibling Model X crossover. Both, built exclusively in California for worldwide export, are subject to the new 125% import duty Beijing slapped on U.S. goods. Sales of the two models are now only possible from the dwindling inventory of vehicles Tesla already shipped from its Fremont plant near San Francisco to Chinese showrooms across the country. The decision comes as Trump, who Musk backed in the election with over $250 million, ignited a trade war with the entire world that caused markets to tank. On Wednesday, Trump blinked after his new regime of punitive tariffs had only been in effect for a few hours, blaming, well, yippee markets. But he held firm on his China tariffs, and Beijing has now responded in kind. Tesla relies almost exclusively on its Shanghai factory for the Chinese market. Current estimates suggest no more than 2,000 Model S and X units are at risk, which is just a little more than 0.1% of Tesla's global annual volume. For one, Tesla doesn't rely on exports to China for its business. Much like other foreign brands that are major players in China, the overwhelming bulk of its sales come from vehicles that are locally built and sourced. In Tesla's case, it builds the Model Y and Model 3 in its Shanghai factory. Typically, carmakers only export niche models to China that compete in segments so small the added costs of setting up a second assembly line, even in a market its size, simply cannot be justified economically. This applies equally to flagship luxury cars like the BMW 7 Series and Mercedes-Benz S-Class, as well as Musk's Model S and X. Secondly, the Tesla duo at this point are so old they barely factor at all into its business, when compared with the newer Model 3 and Model Y. For example, the S has largely been sold unchanged since 2012, save for design tweaks often too minor for the layman to spot.